Good morning, everybody. Almost afternoon. How is everybody today? I've been talking about my galaxy model for the atom and how it reveals how that we can tap gravity for energy. But there's another way that's much easier to tap energy that it's going to allow us to do, and that is it's going to allow us to make very large crystals. And we'll be able to cut these crystals in such a way that photons will be able to get in, but they won't be able to get out unless we let them, right? It's just a way of cutting the facets on the crystal so that the photons continuously reflect inside and they can't get back out. But that's going to be an advanced technology that we're going to get. And I just posted on my Facebook page the galaxy model for the atom on Facebook, and it tells a lot of things about what I'm talking about too. And I just posted on my page here exotic magnetic vortices finally observed. Okay, so what they're saying here is in ultra thin materials, scientists have observed magnetic vortex phases, tiny stable whirlpools of magnetic orientation, patterns within a field. At this scale, magnetism doesn't simply point in one direction. It can curve, rotate, and organize into closed-loop structures, creating regions where the field continuously circulates around a central point. They're talking about an atom. Atoms are a closed-loop magnetic structure. They are built just like galaxies, so they're in a disk. The electrons are all in a disk, and the disk is rotating. And the electrons are all staying in that 2D disk. But the disk is not only rotating, it's also precessing. And that's what makes it into a sphere. And it's doing this so fast. I mean, they're doing it at, I think it was 10 to the 16 times per second is the rotation rate that has been discovered by attophysics. Attophysics uses crossed lasers to be able to see much smaller, and they're coming up with a lot of information about atoms because they're able to see so much smaller using the new technology. But atoms are rotating disks, right? So now we build the right spinning magnetic field, and all of those little closed loop magnetic vortices, which are atoms, they all line up. They all start spinning in parallel with the field that we create. And then we let the molten carbon solidify. And it solidifies into a perfect crystal, or whatever crystal we want to make. Okay, so then we have these big crystals that we cut, and they, whenever a photon comes along and gets into them, it can't get out. So they're collecting energy at all times. They're collecting starlight energy. They're collecting any photons at all. They're collecting them. And that's what we'll be able to make for our batteries. And that's not only our batteries, that's our energy supply. Like, it replaces solar panels completely. It replaces batteries completely. So we'll be able to build these big crystals by using the knowledge that atoms are spinning in magnetic rose patterns. and we'll be able to copy that spin, and we'll be able to use that to make big crystals, and then use the big crystals for all our energy. What do you think? I'd like to get somebody to help me prove that this is going to work. So if any of you guys know anybody out there, my book is The Galaxy Model for the Atom by John Sefton. It's on Amazon. You could buy that to help out, but point somebody my way that can get behind me, and we can make big crystals and see what happens. Hey, have a good day, you guys.